Kalamata for the release of my new book, which is called The Joy of a Runner. And I just completed running 10 marathons in 10 days all throughout Messenia to commemorate the bicentennial of Greek independence. And all of the marathons were staged at historical battle locations or historical monuments. And it stirred my soul. I'm Greek, and I have my blood in this area, in Arcadia and Laconia, and here in Messenia, and words cannot describe the experience of running up into the mountains. Every time I drive through this area, I look up into the mountains and I ask myself, what is up there? And now I know what is up there because I've run up there, and it is it's magic for an American seeing this perspective. There's no place like Greece, and I'm not saying that just because I'm Greek, but because I've run all across the world and I've seen every other place. Nothing comes close to what we have here. It is the best place on earth, and I hope that the Greeks can appreciate that. I think because I'm coming in from outside and I have different set of eyes, that I see it all, and I see what other people would think if I was to bring them here, and they would be just like me. They would say, this is the great, why aren't there thousands of runners here? This is like nowhere else on earth. But what we have here is a treasure, and I just experienced that treasure.
How you prepare yourself before a marathon? It's every day you have to try.
Running a marathon is a very difficult endeavor, and it requires commitment, dedication, and sacrifice. You can't spend the hours training without giving up hours of doing something else. So you must change your lifestyle. It must be about your training, not about watching television, not about being online. Your priorities must shift, but it's worth it. Health is wealth. It doesn't matter how much left eye you have if you're unhealthy. So I prioritize being healthy in my life, and you can see I'm very fulfilled by this.
One marathon you remember?
I think the final marathon of the 10 marathons in the Run for Freedom, it was called, in the Run Around Messenia, where we finished in Pylos, which is one of my favorite places on earth. So I have memories of my family being in Pylos with me that I cherish. But I thought back to our brothers in 1821 that fought in the final battle at Navarino, and all the Greek lives that were lost, and the Greek bravery that I saw along the way in running these 10 marathons. And that final finish in Pylos had to be one of my most cherished moments of all of my running career.
Can you give one advice for the people who have in mind to start but something stops them?
The very hardest thing is to start. It's the first step is the hardest, and the second step is just as hard. It takes 1,000 steps before it gets easier. So you have to persist. I promise you it will get easier and you will enjoy it more. But when you first start out, I say to you, enjoy the misery. Embrace the misery and say to yourself, this is horrible. This hurts so bad. I love it. Use the Greek stubbornness. All Greeks are stubborn. All Greeks are strong. Use these qualities to keep going.
Is there one place that you haven't run it and you want to? On earth?
I mean, I've run for 10 years in Greece. I've run all over Greece, but there's still so much Greece to be seen. Many people ask me, because I'm Greek, what's the best place in Greece? Where do you begin? Is it the Peloponnese? Is it northern Greece? Is it any of the islands? I mean, is it Ikaria, where my mitera is from? I mean, it's endless. So I have many years left in my life and many years of exploration left in Greece.
Thank you very much.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.